We just ran this plate, and it looks like it has no valid registration, so let's stop and have a talk with the driver. No registration, but does have valid insurance for some reason. Oh, come on. Alright, let's have to make do. Good morning to you. Good morning, Mr. Manana. Or is it Manana? I don't want to offend you. I stopped you today because it appears that your registration is invalid. I see you do have a registration, though, so I'm a little confused. But let me ask you this. Have you been drinking this morning, sir? I'm clean. Alright. Well, unless somebody spilled something on you, I'm not sure where that odor's coming from. So tell you what, sit here for a moment. I'll be right back. Alright, so upon review, it actually seems that Mr. Manana's driver's license is suspended. However, we are now not just dealing with a license status issue. During my initial contact with the driver, I observed the distinct odor of an alcoholic beverage emanating from within the vehicle. So we're going to get another unit out here, and we're going to further this possible DUI investigation. Cut my front lights off. And here we are. So now we're going to ask Mr. Manana to step out and have a chat with us. Alright, sir, if you wouldn't mind stepping out of the vehicle, I'd like to speak to you.
I got you covered. Wow! Hold up!
Before we go any further, I'd like to ask if you have anything illegal on you. Perhaps. Alright, that's a strange answer. Most people are fully aware if they do or don't have something illegal on them. Do you mind if I search you? No. Okay. Well, do me a favor. Step back here with me. I'd like to ask you again. Have you had anything to drink today? Screw you, cop. Okay. Rude and uncalled for. Well, as I've indicated to you, I do detect the odor of an alcoholic beverage. I am observing rapid involuntary eye movement, which is in fact indicative of alcohol consumption. So my next question for you is if you're willing to consent to field sobriety tests. No, I've been sober 6 months. Okay. You're saying one thing, but it's not really lining up with my observations. So if you don't want to do the test, let me ask you if you'd like to just maybe just do the PBT. Sure, okay. Alright. Well, that'll help clear up any confusion here. So if you could, just blow into this little device. Blow, 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 blow. Alright. Alright, well, it is giving me an indication of 0.178 blood alcohol content. So at this time, you will be placed under arrest for driving under the influence. If you could, please turn around, place your hands in the small of your back. Alright. So if you stop here for a second, I'm just going to pat you down. A grenade. Alright, obviously it's not a real grenade. PCP. That's a little troublesome, Mr. Banana. Actually, let me ask you about that. Hold on. Who does this PCP belong to? The streets have eyes. Where did you get this PCP? Okay. Alright. Alright. Have a seat for me. While we figure some things out. Alright, so what do we have here? We have a driver who, upon contact, exhibited the odor of an alcoholic beverage. Claims that not only has he not been drinking, but he's been sober for an extended period of time. He refused SFSTs, but he did consent to a portable breath test, which indicated a blood alcohol content of 0.178. Now, the PBT itself is not admissible in court, although its results will be read aloud. So, truly, the only evidence to this DUI case that we currently have is my testimony confirming the odor, confirming my observation of rapid involuntary eye movement, and that's really it. Now, from here, well, I should also mention that during a search of the defendant, a small amount of PCP was found in his possession. Now, that'll be field tested, and if presumptive positive, it'll be logged as evidence, and an additional charge will be applied for minor possession of PCP. Now, due to the presence of narcotics, that does give me probable cause to search the vehicle for any further narcotics, which is what we're going to do now. So let's take a look through Mr. Manana's car. I could have asked him, but it really doesn't matter. Alright, nothing else of value. So from here, we have a few options. I can have Mr. Manana arrange, through my intercession, somebody to come pick this car up. I can tow it, or this does appear to be a legal parking area, so I can just leave it here. And then at that point, it's up to him if he wants the keys to come to the jail with him. I'm sorry, to the precinct with us. Or sometimes we'll just leave it on top of one of the wheels in the wheel well. But we will secure the vehicle prior to leaving, just for liability reasons. So, with that being said, normally we would field test the PCP, but the game doesn't really have a mechanic for that. It just assumes that it is PCP somehow through my magical police powers. So from here, what's going to happen, typically, is we're going to take him back to the precinct. We're going to offer him the opportunity to submit a breath sample, which is admissible in court. Now, he can refuse to give that sample, which he probably will, because he hasn't cooperated in any step of this investigation thus far. So he'll still be charged, but ultimately, what evidence gets presented is what evidence gets presented at his trial. But because this is his first DUI, he'll be released. We're not going to take him to the commissioner. He'll be released, because he's under the influence of alcohol, and we know that. He'll have to be released to another adult, who can accept care for him. But that about sums up what happens here. With that being said,
all units,
you're good. Thank you for your assistance.
San Andreas.
we're going to run him down to the precinct. I'm not going to make y'all sit through that. So we'll move on to the next.
Citizens report a possible 211 at the Vespucci
Robbery in
branch of
progress.
South Urban. Respond code 3.
Yeah, robbery in progress. No further information. Just get over there, try to figure out what's going on.
Suspects last reported in a graphite sports car in Del Perro.
Oh, shoot. Suspects have fled.
Don't got eyes on him. Need some assistance. Eagle 6 is in support.
Oh, they got him up the street. Okay. Oh, shoot. This is high speed.
Yeah, this is Eagle 4. Target is heading east.
Good grief. Already halfway across town. Come on, man. Oh, my God. All right, looks like we got him right here.
Dispatch, perp in sight.
Today wasn't the day for a Crown Vic. I don't know if this thing's going to keep up with him. See if we get some spike strips. Apparently not. Whoa! They hit a fire hydrant.
Assistance needed in Pacific Bluff.
10-8.
What are they doing?
Dispatch,
Ooh.
we've got a collision.
Right there.
Suspect has
Oh, we
crashed.
had him. Hit a light pole. Alright. We gotta put an end to this.
Dispatch, we got eyes on the target. Moving to engage.
You son of a bitch. Let all the other ones go by. Oh, are you kidding? Yeah. Alright, we're gonna have to do what we gotta do to take this guy out, because this has gotten entirely reckless. Well, my car's still running. He just keeps doing U-turns. Try to cut in front of him, but this old dinosaur's too slow. Don't you do it. I think we got him. I think we got him. Get out. Get out. Get out. Driver, get out. Driver, get out. Get out. Passengers,
Suspect is on foot,
keep your
dispatch.
hands
We're in
up.
pursuit.
Shut roads down so we don't get a whole bunch of people running through here. Alright, you. You're under arrest. Felony, aggravated, fleeing, and evading. What in the hell are you guys doing? Good God. What do you got on you?
You leave him to me.
Nothing. Alright, you're just a getaway driver. So, by the way, right now we have at least one unit who's at the robbery location, you know, taking the witness statement and stuff. You watch him. Alright, what did he have on him? you search him yet? Fentanyl. Who's that? Dean Hunter. Dean Hunter had fentanyl on him. What a great guy. Alright, what about him? Phew. My car's totaled. Ooh. A few tablets. Alright, we'll try to figure out what that is. You, take a seat. Alright, well, so apparently it wasn't an armed robbery unless they ditched the gun somewhere. Let's get a 27 on the car. Then we're gonna search it and see if there's anything in it.
Target vehicle license plate 42 Robert X-ray Victor 080. Target is 10-4.
A brown bag stuffed with money. Alright. Well, that's the evidence we need to tie them to the robbery. So, let me step over here for a second. So now, typically, a robbery is going to be handled by detectives. And we want to ensure that all the evidence that is documented properly ties all of this together. Especially because there's going to be 3 defendants that stem from this situation. So with that being said, there was no firearm recovered. You know, after this lengthy, very aggressive police chase. At least there was no firearm involved. But we did recover the money that was stolen. A search of the 3 of them didn't really, reveal anything super crazy. The one guy had some fentanyl on him. The other guy had some pills. But ultimately, it's a good thing we were able to stop this chase. No one was really hurt. We lost a few cars in the process, but ultimately, that was a good end to a chase, to a situation that could have been much, much worse. So with that being said, we're going to finish processing this scene. This car's totaled, not to mention because it's involved in a high-speed chase. It's now going to be held. Let's see. So let's get a truck over here to pick this thing up.
Flatbed. Assistance required in Pacific Bluff.
Whichever one of us is going to end up becoming primary on this chase is going to have to do the probable cause statement for the driver and the aggravated flee and elude. So let's get him up. Let's get him out of here.
Assistance required in Pacific Bluff. Assistance required in Pacific Bluff.
Car's been picked up. We're going to get these 2 out of here. They're probably going to get charged by the detectives. You get up. You get up.
I'll provide cover.
You picking him up? You got him? All right. So I just need someone to take him back to the precinct.
Assistance required in Pacific Bluff.
This car is no longer drivable. Let me see if I can at least get it to the road. Oh, yeah. So maybe they might be able to fix it. I don't know. There's no frame damage. But this car's done. So let's get a record for this thing. Alright, and then one of you is going to have to take me back to the precinct to get another car. Assuming we have it. Alright, I think that about wraps this up. It's now in the detective's hands now. And we'll move on to the next. Alright, so we got a ride back to the precinct, and thankfully there was a Taurus available. Now we're able to continue our patrol today. See, hopefully that was the extent of today's excitement.
Assistance. Del
We'll
Perro
see.
Freeway.
We shall see. Who is that? Out front? What in the world? Come on. Get out of the way. What are we doing? Pull it over. The hell's the matter with you? License, registration, proof of insurance, please.
Thanks.
All right, my name's Officer Kingston. I'm with the LSPD. Just so you know, that interaction is being recorded. Is there any particular reason why you were burning rubber at the red light? Yeah, let's just say that. Oh, cute. Really cute. Yeah, okay. All right, you sit here. I'll be right back. Screw me, huh? Talk to me like that. Ugh. The nerve of these people. I love that. Game is given both the driver and the owner the same name. I gotta figure out which one he is. Either way, everything's valid. So I'm guessing this is father, son. Yeah. So I'm not familiar with California statutes, but where I live, it'd be two things. It would be excessive, I forget what it's actually called. It's something along the lines of like excessive display of speed or display of excessive speed or something like that, which is the burning rubber. And then the excessive acceleration. So let's see if they have that in California, because here in my stop the ped or compulate system, whatever it is, I did download California statutes, but it ultimately gave me so many charges that it's a pain in the butt trying to find what you're looking for sometimes. So traffic violations. Yeah, I don't know what they would classify that as in California. So I think we'll just have to notionally give him a citation for display or excessive display of speed or power. And I think maybe, is it a non-moving violation? No, it's definitely a moving violation. Yeah, I think we'll just have to do it notionally. So, alright. So, sir, this is what I have to say to you. I get it. You're young. You have your dad's car. It's fast. It's powerful. It's loud. This is not the place for that, okay? It's just not appropriate. And that's all I really had to say about that. And I think you get it. I think you get the point. So with that being said, here's your citation. If you have any questions that I can't answer for you here now, just call the number on the back and speak to the clerk of courts.
Go home, man.
And if you don't have any questions for me, you are free to go. Happy motoring, safe motoring, have a great life. Goodbye. Alright, so I think that about wraps it up today. This was just a pilot episode. Just wanted to see if I could figure out how to record this. If I could get LSPDFR to work long enough to record an episode. And to see if I could successfully put some content together that was viewable and worth watching. So with that, let me know what you think in the comments. If you like it, share it with your friends if you think anybody else wants to see it. Remember, this is Eric on Patrol, and I will catch you in the next one.